their first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Simpkins. He's checked in for Chicago. Kerr dishes to Kukoc. And again, Chicago, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Kobe goes in. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Fox kicks to Bryant. Second chance shot. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Kerr's got his fourth rebound in this one. To take the lead. And Steve Kerr, true from outside. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Can't connect from short range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Pass to Simpkins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Chicago leading. Kerr the pass to Simpkins. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Lou. Feeds to O'Neal. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the pass to Fox. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Kerr for 3. They get it back. Rodman. Dennis Rodman showing his tenacity on the offensive glass.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And he lays that one in. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
Shaq dishing to Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant. Stolen by Grant. Out on his own on the break. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Kerr for 3.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Over to the wing. And Shaq with the slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kobe.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And here's Jordan outside. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Kobe against Kerr. To tie it up. And Kobe lays it in. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Really an extraordinary game for Rodman. He's got 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around. And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Bryant. And he lays it straight in. Bryant's got 29.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Kerr can't hit.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 5. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. .129 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers. Well, how about Kobe in this one? 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it. No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-4 run. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And again, Chicago, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Pippen. Simpkins comes in for Kukoc. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Los Angeles making a switch here. Warriors checked in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for Chicago.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. To the inside. Ryder. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Russell Westbrook. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Westbrook kicks to Curry. Launches it. The shot misses.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Wade drives in. Leonard with the steal. LeBron against Durant. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry with another miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's LeBron. They get a hand on it. On defense, the East All-Stars. Curry attacking. Lowry with the block.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Here's Durant. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Lowry dishes to Carmelo. On the wing, George. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Westbrook kicks to Cousins. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Wade with it. Guarded now by Durant. Again, Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his second bucket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Durant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Anthony with the screen on Durant. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for George. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Andre Drummond's checked in for the East. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. The wide open look for Durant. Again, Durant missing. And DeRozan kicks to Bosh. Butler pass to Bosh. Right side, Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Anthony Davis. Thomas against Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
To the inside. And Butler, here we go.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling it. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And here is Thomas following Draymond Green's three. Paul with the steal. Here's Thompson. And a strong finish with two hands.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So for the West, Kevin Durant's checked in for Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Davis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Chris Paul. And here's the East. It's a 5-point game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And stolen by Thomas. Thomas gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside for Durant. No good with the triple.
You got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Durant. Feeds it to Green. There's the triple. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Bosh has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Kicks it to Bosh. Goes up the baseline. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Thomas against Thompson. Thomas gets a wide open look. Out to DeRozan. To the right side. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thomas passes to Butler. It's Bosch with the drive. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. Bosch has got his second basket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And Durant gets it to go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
They get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Green's got 5 now.
They have repeatedly probed.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. East All-Stars up on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Ball out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Paul George. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Millsap in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And here's Bryant for 3. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. It's Harden with the drive. Aldridge trying to break free. Again, the miss by Harden. To the paint. Here's George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Harden inside the three-point line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
The drive by James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Millsap kicks to LeBron. To the paint. Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Davis. Shot's good. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Harden has a wide open look. Here's Aldridge. The 3 from Bryant. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from George.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the back.
The 3 from Bryant. Kobe can't get that one to fall. And Wall with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Out to Wade. LeBron drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And some changes here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for George. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. And Thomas subbed in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Kobe. And it's Thompson in for James Harden. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for James. Three-pointer, Wade. The shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Durant for 3. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Thomas. Down low. Wade dishes to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Anthony's got his second basket of the game. Thompson passes to Cousins. Pulls it up. Dishes it to Durant. This one for 3. And Cousins kicks to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And Thomas, here we go. Drummond dishes to Wade. There's the pass to Carmelo. It's stolen by Davis. For 3, Durant. Good. Durant's got 9.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.